Perhaps we could start by just having you tell us what happened at Portsmouth Middle School today.
Yeah, at about 9:20 this morning, the school received what we call a robocall or an automated phone call. And the caller, use that term loosely because it was a computer-generated voice, said that there was a bomb threat to the building and that they would detonate explosives.
Was it similar to the call at Portsmouth High School on Monday?
It was similar in the sense that it was an automated call. It was not a live person. It was a recording. The nature of the threat, the actual specific wording of the threat this time was slightly different, but it was similar in the sense that it was an automated call. Roughly came in about the same time. And again, in this instance as well, we've had multiple other reports across the state of schools receiving the same call with the same verbiage.
Now, how did Portsmouth Police respond?
Portsmouth Police responded as well as Portsmouth Fire Department. Based on the threat, we consulted our state partners with New Hampshire State Police, where we had learned that there were additional reports throughout the state. So we did a shelter in place of the students, and we conducted a protective sweep of the entire campus, including the parking lot and outbuildings and vehicles, and with the fire department and school administrators. And we gave the all clear at about 10 a.m., which was about 40 minutes after the initial call.
So who makes the decision whether or not to evacuate or shelter in place?
Well, it's a cumulative decision between the school staff, the police department, and the fire department, and that's based on the information that we have, and based on whatever that information is, we take whatever precautionary steps we seem as appropriate for the circumstance.
Now, what do you recommend for parents? I know it must be very hard, especially if your child is young, and I'm sure for any parents, even if their children are in high school. What do you recommend for parents to help you assist and make sure that the whole situation is resolved quickly and cleanly?
Yeah, well, the first thing is that obviously the message to the families and the message to the parents are most of the police officers and fire department that respond as well are parents. We have kids in schools, so you can rest assured that the police and the fire departments are doing everything in our power, along with the school department, to safeguard those kids. That's our number one priority. What sometimes can add to the confusion is that if parents start arriving at the schools and asking questions and wanting to take their children out, a lot of times that's not going to be able to happen because of what we're doing. So we just ask patience and follow the request of the school department, because the school department will notify parents as to what they want and their specific wishes for parents to do or not to do.
Now, again, will the FBI be notified?
Yeah, well, we have an initial case here in Portsmouth, and our detective division will forward these to the FBI as well, and also consolidate these and follow up with the other agencies with their threats and compare notes and start an initial investigation.